ask yourself this. Are there 3 skills that maybe you don't know right now, maybe you've never done them before, or maybe you're already a beginner at something, that if you could get really good at these 3 things, it would just massively change your life? I'll give you an example. When I myself was 20, 21 years old, I visited my brother in South America. And while we were having a holiday there together, I saw a saxophone on a market. Now, up until that moment, I never even thought about really playing an instrument. I never mentioned the saxophone. I never really thought that the saxophone would be something that I would ever really like to play. But in that moment, it kind of stood out at me because my work was going well. I was living in a nice house. I had a nice job, everything. And I was kind of searching for something to broaden my life. At some level, I was a little bit bored. I was a little bit stuck. And so the saxophone on the market just kind of stood out to me. And I was walking there with my younger brother, and I said to him, hey, his Spanish was a lot better than mine. So I told him, can you negotiate for the saxophone with me? And I'll never forget what he said. He said, Florian, why are you going to buy a saxophone? You never even mentioned the saxophone. Why are you going to try this? It makes no sense. It's kind of coming out of left field. And I said, okay, whatever, just buy it for me. And of course, if you know me through my channel, hellosaxophone.com, you know that just months after that, I started a blog that later became one of the biggest saxophone platforms for beginners to learn how to play the instrument in the world. And I've been doing that for like 15 years, meeting lots of my music heroes. I had a talent night here in Amsterdam for years where I was helping young talent together with my band to kind of get up to the professional level in the session circuit.
Soul music space. Some sweet soul music. And maybe also some funk. The way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams.
And just doing lots and lots of things around music. So it became a huge part of my life. Now, if I imagine not having made that one choice to just kind of go for that one new skill, it would have had just a massive impact on my life. If I imagine my life without the saxophone now, I would have missed out on so many great opportunities, so many great moments. So that one choice just massively changed my life. I'll give you another more recent example. About 3 years ago, me and my wife, we'd never sailed before, literally never. And we saw this movie called The Talented Mr. Ripley, kind of a crime story, but a little part of the film is that the main characters are kind of sailing around in Italy, kind of hopping from town to town. And it was just such a beautiful, romantic idea that me and my wife were watching that and we said, wow, that'd be so interesting. It was something so out of our lives because we'd never sailed. We didn't come from families that ever really sailed or owned a boat or anything like that. So it was something really out there, something we had no experience with. But we saw it and we said, wow, that would be such a cool thing to add that to our lives. And so we started learning, and now 3 years later, we actually own several boats, we charter boats, we have a business in this, and in the summer we're sailing just all the time. Once again, that one choice to try to pick up a skill, to be able to do something that we weren't able to do before, it massively changed our lives. I'll give you a third, maybe a bit smaller example. In school, I once did a course for HTML coding. Now, the course was kind of bad, but the book that they gave us had a lot of really great examples for HTML coding in it. And that was really my start in, building little websites or changing websites a little bit, doing some website design. And once again, later in life, that led to me being able to build small websites and test things. And it was just a major influence on how I kind of became successful with business. It was a small thing, but again, it had a huge impact. And so, wherever you are right now in your life, I think that there are always kind of three things that you can identify for yourself where you can say, you know what? If I take a year of my time and I devote it to getting good at these three things, like no matter what else you do, just get good at these three things, that's going to massively change your life. You're going to meet new people, you're going to go to new places where you've never been before, you're going to be a part of maybe matches or special days or performances or whatever it happens to be. You're going to massively change your life just by pursuing the ability to do something new, to do this new thing, to learn a new skill. And so that's what Advance is going to be all about. Over the next few weeks, through these type of video sessions, I'm going to teach you extreme learning and how to apply it in your situation. So all of us together, we're all going to pick our 3 new skills for the new year, for 2020. And I'm going to help you through coaching, through videos, to reach those 3 goals as fast as possible. Of course, based on the techniques that I describe in my book, How to Learn Anything 3 Times Faster. Now, the program starts iconically, of course, at the 1st of January, so that all of us can make that powerful New Year's resolution, pick the 3 skills that we think are the most relevant for us, are the best choice to advance our lives, and then we're going to work on that all together through the video course. So you can already subscribe to the course. It's at learn3timesfaster.com/advance. You can sign up, and it's going to start at the 1st of January. So you can already go into the member zone. There's already a few videos there to help you make the best choices, so to pick the best 3 skills. So you can already get busy with that, making sure you're all prepared to really hit the ground running on the 1st of January. And then on the 1st of January, the content's going to be uploaded to the platform and we're going to start the course. There's also going to be some really cool guest appearances in the program by some really famous people that I'm working with that are amazing examples of success in sports and business, etc., who are using extreme learning already for years. So really looking forward to that also. And join the program today. See you on the 1st of January, and let's advance together.